Good morning, my good students. You are all welcome to today's lesson. Today is our 4th May 2020. This is SS1 Lesson 2. We are going to deliberate on this topic, ICT. But let me take you to the recap of what we did last week. In our last lesson, we started our discourse on communication systems, where we saw what communication is, what system is. Today, in line of that, we are going to continue, but we will look at this topic, ICT. These are the following learning objectives we are going to deliberate upon: the full meaning of ICT, definition of ICT, and explaining the concept of ICT, then components of ICT. So follow me as we learn together so that you will achieve something in this lesson. First, we will check the full meaning of ICT. ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. Information and Communication Technology. That is the full meaning of ICT. Definition of ICT. There are different definitions of ICT, but for the sake of this class, we are going to look at these two definitions. ICT refers to the use of new or modern technology to aid an analysis, storage, processing, as well as communication of information. ICT refers to the use of new or modern technology to aid an analysis, storage, processing, as well as communication of information. Or ICT refers to the technologies that provide access to information through telecommunications. ICT refers to the technologies that provide access to information through telecommunication. We have different types of ICT gadgets like television, telephone, computer, the internet, cell phones, and many more. These technologies, we use them on daily basis in order to interact with our environment or within ourselves. Businesses use these technologies, education uses these technologies. We use these technologies in different or many aspects of life. These technologies have eased the activities of man under the sun. Alright, let's check the definition of information. Information is generally refers to the data which can be recorded, organized, and interpreted within a context in order to convey meaning. It is generally refers to the data which can be recorded, organized, and interpreted within a context in order to convey a meaning. Example, NADRA, National Database and Registration Authority. This is an organization that collects information from people. This information are compiled with the help of computer to provide a computerized national ID card which holds the information about everyone. Another example of information is performance of student in an examination, which can be analyzed with the help of spreadsheet, a computer package, in order to find out which student performed the highest, which student passed, who fails, and so on. So this data that has been analyzed in order to produce the vital information about the student performance is what we call the process of getting the information. Alright, let's check what communication is. Communication. Communication is basically the transfer of ideas, messages among persons through different systems, devices, or media such as computer, internet, cell phone, and television or radio. It's basically the transfer of ideas, messages among persons through different systems, devices, or media such as computer, internet, cell phone, television, or radio. Alright, let's draw an example of communication model. Communication model. Communication model. Where we have different communication devices, internet, cell phone, cell phone, television, radio, radio. This next is technology. Technology is generally referred to making modification, adaptation, and usage of tools, techniques, systems, or machines for the purpose of solving problems for achieving goals in a less time period. Technology is generally referred to making modification, adaptation, and usage of tools, techniques, systems, or machines for the purpose of solving problems for achieving goals in a less time period. Next is the component of ICT. ICT encompasses both the internet-enabled sphere as well as the mobile one powered by wireless networks. It also includes antiquated technologies such as landlines, telephones, radio, and television broadcasts, all of which are still widely used today, alongside cutting ICT pieces such as artificial intelligence and robotics. The list of ICT components is exhaustive and it continues to grow. Some components, such as computers and telephones, have existed for decades. Others, such as smartphones, digital TVs, and robots, are more recent entries. Alright, in our next class, we are going to continue on telecommunications, where we check the public switch telephone networks, PSTN, mobile phones, GSM, and so on and so forth. Thank you for being with us throughout the lesson. I hope you have learned something about ICT. See you in the next class. My name is Mr. Yusuf Hassan. See you. Bye-bye.